So what are the dining options available at Aulani? Well, one of them is my favorite restaurant in the whole world, and I'm going to tell you all about it in this video. Aloha! I'm Christina, and welcome to part 4 of a week in Hawaii at home, where we not only talk about all things Aulani, so you can plan your next vacation there, but we also talk about how you can celebrate the culture of Hawaii with your family, with your ohana at home. So yesterday we talked about all the family-friendly activities that you can do with your kids at Aulani, a Disney resort and spa. And today we are talking about all things dining, all things food related at Aulani. And I'm so excited. I've been there 5 times, and so I got very familiar with the food. But before we begin that, let's talk about today's family activity, which has to do with the fruit that Hawaii is known for, pineapple, and the vegan ice cream that Disney is known for, Dole Whip, which actually originated in Hawaii and then was first introduced on the mainland in Disneyland. Bet you didn't know that. So we're gonna be making Dole Whip today. I included a link in the description of how to make it so that your family can do it at home. It's not a vegan recipe, but it still be quite tasty. If you do need a vegan recipe, I'm sure there are those out there too. Speaking of Dole Whip, yes, Aulani has Dole Whip. So let's break down all of the dining options there at the resort. So why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and have access to even more family vacation planning videos like this. All right, let's dig in. We're gonna start with the least expensive options and work our way up from there, okay? So the snack options include Mama's Snack Shack and Shave Ice. Now these are only available during the day. In fact, they close at 5 o'clock. And for some reason, 5 o'clock is usually when I want to eat there. So know that when going into it. But the Mama's Snack Shack not only has snacks like mozzarella sticks or mini corn dog nuggets, but they also have fish and chips and coconut shrimp, which I think used to be better than it is now, but maybe it's delicious now. I don't know. It tasted burnt the last time I got them, so they can be hit or miss. And they also have chicken fingers too. Now, right next to the Mama Snack Shack is the Pāpālua Shave Ice. Now, this isn't going to be your authentic Hawaiian shave ice, unfortunately. That you'll need to go to like Waikiki for or the North Shore for. But it's fine. It's more like a snow cone here though, but it comes in Mickey shape. So of course it's good then, right? But still, it's a really nice, refreshing dessert to cool you down. Crushed ice with syrup on top. There's also a little snack counter on the beach, but that's also only open till 5, and they don't even open till 11. So it's only open for 6 hours. They used to have sushi there, but I think it looks like they only have Dole Whip now. So that's a good place to get your Dole Whip. They also might come with a little character magic too. So those are the least expensive snack options at the resort. And then you have the quick service restaurant called Ulu Cafe. Now here, there is a variety of food options and the menu can change daily. But typically they have grab and go options such as sandwiches, salads, and things like that. But like in the morning, you can get breakfast bowls or acai bowls, which are really good. At least they were. The last time I had them, they were kind of tossed together. So they've been better. Hopefully that has improved since then. They also have lunch and dinner options there. And you can also order pizza, full pizzas there, which is really great, or flatbreads. They have poke bowls. I've seen spam musubis there shaped like Mickeys. I don't know if those are still there. They also have like bagels and snacks, and you can also get refillable mugs there. Just like you can at Disney World, they do have refillable mugs at Aulani, which is great because you are at the resort and you do need to refill your cups a lot. And I think you'll get a great use out of them. So I do recommend their refillable mugs that come in different colors, so it's always fun. They also have grab and go drinks and other snacks there as well. But there might be cheaper options, which I'll tell you about later in this video. Next, let's talk about the bar and lounge areas. Wailana Pool Bar, which is just outside Ulu Cafe. And they not only sell bar drinks, but they also sell coffee in the morning. So you can get that latte and get your caffeine fix for the day. They make fancy coffees, Hawaiian style, so I hear they're really good. And then there's the Olelo room, which is so nice. It's an outdoor lounge area. Kids are welcome there, just not at the bar. And it's cool because around the bar area, there's different words on different pictures and statues and artwork and things like that. So you can learn different Hawaiian words while you're sitting there enjoying a beverage or entree. They do have a food menu there as well, and they're really good, especially the mac and cheese, which I think is on the kids menu, but it's still so good and delicious. Recommend that. They also have sushi options, and of course it is a lounge, so they do have a variety of drinks and cocktails. A lot of them are going to be tropical style, and the bartenders, they're so fantastic. They really want to make sure that you get what you're looking for, so talk to them if you have a preference, and they would be happy to help you. And this is open in the morning from 7 to 11 for a grab and go situation, but then the evening, starting at 5 o'clock till 10 o'clock, they have a fantastic ambiance because they have live music playing right there. So even as you walk by, you hear the live Hawaiian music, and it's just beautiful in the open air, and it's so nice. There's a little bit of room in the inside area, but most of the lounge is going to be located outside, kind of like on a deck-like area, right next to Makahiki, which we'll be talking about in just a minute. The next lounge / restaurant situation is called Off the Hook. Now, I love this place. I love the variety of the menu. They have Hawaiian dishes as well as some more familiar dishes. And so it's just, I was never disappointed with the food here. You can't make reservations for it. It is first come, first serve, but they do have quite a bit of seating options for you, and they do have the bar as well. So it is family friendly though. It's right next to the pool and water slide area. So people come and go as they want. And since the last time I was there, they started serving breakfast, which is awesome. This is my second favorite restaurant here at the resort. It's, again, great food, great service, not great atmosphere because you're right next to the pool. So you're getting all that pool noises and splashes and things like that. But this is a really good restaurant. It does get busy though during those peak meal times. But it is open all day until 9 o'clock, which is nice. Next, let's talk about Makahiki. Now, Makahiki is located just underneath the lobby, right next to the Olelo Room Lounge. And the Makahiki is the bounty of the island. So it's going to be a lot of fresh ingredients and local foods. And it is a prefix menu either for breakfast or for dinner. For breakfast, it is character dining. Who doesn't love character dining? The characters do vary. So if you're going there hoping to eat with Stitch, there's no guarantee. Last time we were there, we ate with Goofy, Max, and Pluto. So all dogs. And you get a picture right before the meal with Mickey, of course, dressed in his Hawaiian attire. But the food's really good. It used to be a buffet, which I liked more because then you have a bigger variety of food that you can try. So it's not the case anymore. Maybe it'll become a buffet again. I don't know. It hasn't been a buffet since COVID, so who knows? And then the evening time is just a prefix menu. It's fine. I mean, it's good food. They don't have a very big variety though, and the menu wasn't very kid friendly for your picky eaters, so that's something to keep in mind. But it's fine. Breakfast was definitely better, I think, just because you get the characters, and breakfast is easily more kid friendly. So I prefer breakfast, but it's a good choice, especially if you want to celebrate something, but you don't want to pay the big bucks at Ama Ama, which we'll get to next, actually. So next, let's talk about my favorite restaurant in the whole world, Ama Ama. Why is it my favorite restaurant? Well, I had my very favorite meal there. It was seafood curry, and oh my gosh, I still dream about that. Since then, though, they don't have that on the menu anymore. That was 12 years ago. So it's changed a bit. It's been even gone through a refurbishment, a redesign. And what it is, it's a fine dining prefix menu. So you get like 5 courses, and it is an open air restaurant. So every view around sunset is a sunset view. and it is gorgeous. You're looking right out onto the ocean, and you just feel the ocean breeze. There's someone playing live Hawaiian music to set the atmosphere. This is a fantastic choice when celebrating an anniversary or a birthday or something like that. It is not the most kid-friendly because you're paying a lot for your kids to eat there, and they're not going to eat much of it. So it's not really geared towards them. It's definitely more adult oriented. You can bring your kids there. I mean, kids are welcome, but you're paying a lot for them to be there when they won't eat much. So just prepare yourself. What we've done is we've traveled with family, so grandma and grandpa would watch the kids while my husband and I enjoyed our anniversary dinner at Ama or whenever we were there, and just enjoyed this beautiful date. And the service is amazing. The colors of the restaurant are so beautiful. So, oh, can you tell I love this restaurant? It is beautiful. It's so, oh, the food. The food is so good. Like I said, it's fine dining, so you really get the freshest ingredients, cooked to perfection, and like scallops were my favorite part of the meal. And then you have a Hawaiian like dessert. It's just so good. So good. And this is only available in the evenings on select days. And you can book reservations 30 days in advance, which I highly recommend because this restaurant, it is my favorite for a reason, and it is very popular. So get those reservations ASAP. Also important to note that there is a dress code. So you're going to want to wear your very best. No swimsuits, no flip-flops, wear your best, okay? And it is very expensive. Like, it's pretty pricey. So just know that this is a splurge and it's going to be worth it. And the most expensive meal at Aulani is the luau. So you're not only paying for the food, which is very good Hawaiian food, not the most kid-friendly if they're not really loving things that they're not familiar with, because it is very Hawaiian-like, but they do have kid-friendly options, of course. But you're also paying for the pre-show activities where you get to make a lei or get a little henna tattoo and other fun activities like that. And then you are also enjoying the show, the performance of the luau, where Disney characters make an appearance at the beginning to really get everyone engaged. And then you start the storytelling of the luau, where they talk about Maui, not the Maui from the movie, but Maui from Hawaiian culture. And it is a very beautiful performance. It's not the best for young children. When we did it, we had an 18-month-old with us, and she was getting squirmy during the performance. So that was kind of distracting for us. But otherwise, it's fantastic. Is it the best luau on the island of Oahu? I'm gonna have to say no, because the Polynesian Cultural Center on the complete other side of the island, which will take you 2 hours to get there, depending on traffic, they do a multicultural experience of the Polynesian islands in their luau. So it's really cool to see the variety. Aulani does a little bit of that too in their storytelling format, but Polynesian Culture Center is definitely the best if you can make it there. Otherwise, the luau at Disney, it's a Disney luau, so you know what you're getting, you know what to expect, you know that storytelling is going to be a very big component, and it is beautiful. It really is a beautiful show. And if you have an island garden view, you may have a view of the luau, so you can just watch it from your balcony. You won't get to eat the food, of course, but you can enjoy the music and the show as long as no trees are blocking your view. And it's only on select nights. And I believe you can book that 180 days in advance, which is different from the restaurants where you can only book 30 days in advance. So reservation booking windows are kind of all over the place at Aulani. I don't know why, it's confusing, but there it is. So that is the food options at Aulani. The more kid-friendly options are going to be your Mama Snack Shack, of course, and the Pāpālua Shave Ice, as well as the Beachside kiosk too, because you got the Dole Whip. As far as entrees go, Ulu Cafe is a good option. They will have very kid-friendly options there, as well as Off the Hook. Again, Off the Hook was a surprise in how much amazing food there was. And of course, Makahiki character dining in the mornings. Now, if you've eaten at all those places and you don't really want to eat at them again for the third night in a row, There are some great dining options just a 10-minute walk away. Right across the street from the resort is a variety of shopping and dining, including a ABC store, which is like a convenience store. And they not only have inexpensive, well, less expensive Hawaiian souvenirs there, but they also have a selection of groceries as well as a deli, which is what I hear pretty good. Locals will stop there and grab food, so it's gotta be good, right? They also used to have at least a poke restaurant there in the same area, as well as what's called Monkey Pod, which is pretty good food and cocktails. Some of the service isn't the best at Monkey Pod from my experience, so that might not be your experience, but that was mine. We had an amazing breakfast at Eggs and Things. It was so good and so filling. The service is hit or miss. And that's about it, what we've tried. But I know there's some other options as well. Oh, there's Islands Markets too, where you can get coffee, and an ice cream shop too, which is very good. They do have soft serve ice cream, not just Dole Whip at Ulu Cafe, but there's more of a variety of ice cream there across the street in the Ko'olina Resort Market area. So those are all the options, either at Aulani or in the area. Plus there's a restaurant at the hotel next door. I haven't personally tried that, but it is another option for you. So any other dining options will be a drive. There is like a Costco and a Target and other restaurants about 10 to 15 minute drive away if you have a car with you. And of course, the further you go, the more options there are too. So I hope that helps in planning your dining experiences at Aulani and in Hawaii in general. And if you are looking for the best Hawaiian food, my advice would be to ask the Aulani cast members. They'll be able to tell you where the best Hawaiian food is that locals go to, rather than just the touristy, expensive stuff. So ask cast members for more options and see what they say. So now that we've broken down the kid-friendly options and the dining options at Aulani, what is there to do specifically for adults? Like if you are going there on a honeymoon or an anniversary trip, what can you do to celebrate? Well, that will be in the next video right here. I'll see you there. Aloha!